Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Alright, as you see, we're playing Smile Worlds 2 again today. Heading to Paradise, I think is what it was called. But let me tell you about my day. It was kind of non-stop for a little bit there early in the morning. And I didn't really get a chance to breathe most of the day. Which kind of sucked. On top of the fact that I'm trying to buy a house. I don't have to live in apartments anymore. But, I almost had one. Real close to, like, getting the deal going on a house. But, turns out one of the things I liked about it was the isolation. But the problem with being kind of isolated out in the woods is it's really hard to get internet out in the woods. So yeah, I had to pass on a pretty nice home. I tried every avenue. I tried to figure out if I could get fiber installed out there. Tried to figure out if I could get Starlink to work, but it was just like not a good area because it's in the woods. There's trees everywhere, and I think that like a branch will stop internet from working. Yeah, the options weren't looking good, and I can't wait to maybe in the future, if something gets run out there and that house is still available and the price goes down, maybe then I'll try and hop on it again. But until then, the search continues for me to find a home outside of this cave. But that's pretty much my day. I have a lot of stuff now. I've had a lot of responsibilities that I need to do on top of everything, and it took me forever to get home to get streaming because today was full of activity. It was work, checking internet, making all the calls for the house, going to the grocery store to get everything for that together so I'll have, food to eat, and then getting set up for stream, which took me a little bit longer than it should have, but I was ready on time. But I will be able to relax a little bit. And I have air plans tonight. It's a full day today. Today is a full fucking day. Oh man. Oh. I'll hopefully be able to relax a little bit more tomorrow. If I can get the work I need to get done. Because I need to check and see how many hours I have left to work. I think it's like maybe 4. Which means I need to work at least 4 and then work some overtime. So I can pocket some extra cash so that I can keep paying for my awful habits. Like playing Star Wars Unlimited and buying more video games. And eventually like putting in the extra funds for like getting emotes and stuff done. But I'm slowly building bit by bit because I've got a PNG tuber set up and ready to like it's being worked on. I don't think that the artist has started yet, but I'm in honestly no rush for it, and I'm not gonna stress them too much about it. I'm very excited because the artist is spectacular. I can't wait to see what they do. When they do start working on it, I will definitely give... No, I can give them a shout out right now. Fuck it. Patchwork Goblin is awesome. They do really, really good art. Go and check them out. I would shout them out, but I don't know how. But, yeah, we're gonna see how they work out, and if I like them enough, I'm definitely gonna commission them for emotes, because their emotes really good too. I want to give things to you guys. I want I want people to come in here and be able to have like a good time. And like have something that they can take to other places. That's what I want. To build a community and to like have fun gaming and have fun little emotes that probably I'm gonna just use everywhere else and it'll be fun. But enough about my weird life. Let's play a weird game. So we're gonna go continue where I left off. Oh my god, what is that? Mantipillar. It's got a life cycle. So, yeah, it lays eggs. Grows into that horrible thing. It grows into that horrible thing. Then it cocoons and metamorphosizes into that. How horrifying. I like these anatomy drawings. Like being able to learn about creatures is fun. Yeah, all the extra work. Like this is a very simple like system that I'm not 100% sure is accurate. Oh, we're in. We're on our space. Don't stare into the black hole for too long. It'll drive you mad. Alright, so we need to hit the navigation terminal and learn how to fly our ship. Oh, yeah, we're going to Paradise Island on Eden. Let's see. Elysium's largest and most populated colonized moon. Eden is blessed with a breathable atmosphere and tropical climate that required minimal terraforming to render habitable. Gentle trade winds reliably blow in a uniform direction, hence Eden's dramatic windswept spires. My mouth is full of spit. Much of this moon's idyllic landscape is now scarred from battle, although untouched pockets of paradise remain. Cool. So we got the planet and the black hole over there. So let's go. Paradise. Oh, we're here. Can we go down?
Ought to bring Val with us when we leave. She might not look it, but she can be fearsome in a fight.
Okay, so we don't drop down onto the planet. I need four of those decryption keys. Companions! You know, the two companions follow and assist you on your adventure. Each companion has a special companion ability. It can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companions also level up with you and gain a perk point every 5 levels that you may spend in the ledger. Nice that they give me this immediately after the tutorial. Okay, so that's the selected. Yeah, let's go. Let's get going to Paradise Island. I got 2 tickets to Paradise Island. Pack your bags, we'll leave tonight. I got 2 tickets to Paradise. I have to take a little bit longer to load a whole planet. For hostility will be reset after 3 in-game days. Oh man, it is really bad about loading. Oh, we're here. I've got my gun. I might have to hold on. I had just my graphics. I think because they reset. Oh yeah, I don't need very high. Let's just. I need to make sure that everything's good still. Yeah, that's fine. That water is doing way too much down there. Forgot how big our ship actually was. Alright, first things first, let's start robbing the place. What?
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Okay.
Stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on site.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up debris trail.
Well, this place certainly feels alive. Friend or foe? Find out later. We'll probably follow this road. That's a very vibrant. I like how bright colored everything is. Okay, there we go. I put my weapon away. If I can. No. Either that or I have a bad shot. Both could be true. Oh! Side area. Let's go explore this building first. I know that that'll, at the very least, put us at a dead end. Something over there? Oh, they got directions for me to go. There's something over there. It already feels a little bit more open than the other game. Alright, so... Whoop. Lucky Spratfoot. Crude biomass. Something in the corner there. Yes. Foot rounds. Let's see what we got in here. Barfield landing pad. Important announcement. Oh boy. Cutthroat corporationists. Trail of the Order of the Ascendant. Decommissioning of the landing pad. The scourge of unfettered capitalism has come to Arcadia and brought with it the seeds of its own destruction. Their invasion armada exasperated the rift anomaly which has naturally occurring and well within our ability to control, causing it to fracture the aether further. Sending invisible tendrils in all directions, this has closed the colony off from any support they may have been awaiting, but has caused us no harm, being self-sufficient in every way. These bit worshippers will soon taste defeat. It is your duty to resist the sugared temptations, processed promises, and low-quality goods they are using to try and subjugate our beloved colony. Do not hesitate to sacrifice your life to stop them, or to report your fellow subjects for collusion or weakness. Any subject caught with their products, pardon me, will be dealt with. A cult versus the corporation. As of this day, the Order of the Ascendant have declared themselves enemies of the Protectorate. That they I swear my ability to read things is getting worse and worse. That they have chosen to do so in the wake of the corporate invasion of our beloved colony attests to their true nature. It is now obvious that the corporate incursion was somehow helped by the traitors of the Order. Else it would have been crushed before it began. Rest assured, the Sovereign knew of their treachery well in advance of their betrayal, and thus was not taken by surprise. Any communications from, to, or involving the Order in any way are now to be considered enemy correspondence. and must be forwarded to the Ministry of Accuracy. Glory to the Protectorate. And the decommissioning. By order of Village Norden, the Fairfield landing pad is decommissioned, effective immediately. All repair efforts are to be halted. All remaining automechanical units are to be relocated to support our valiant war effort. And all subjects currently assigned there are to report to Constable Hawthorne's office for reassignment. I've seen Hawthorne several times. The continued targeting of the landing pad by our vile corporist enemies has been ineffectual at best, and has not in any way contributed to its decommissioning. Our automechanical losses are insignificant and barely worth mentioning, and rumor of the imminent fall of Fairfield to the greed-loving corporatists are not only untrue, they are treasonous. Cool. Well. So we know exactly what we knew before. These people are crazy. What's out here? Jump puzzle. Biomass grenade? A sticky grenade that explodes after small delay, dealing corrosive damage in the area. God, the biomass is very corrosive. Use full protective gear. Goggles will do nothing. Good to know. I wish I had some binoculars or something. There's something down there I kind of want to check out. Whoops, didn't mean to juice. There's a bunch of stuff down there, all along the beach too. The path leads all the way up to town. I guess we can check out the wilderness just a little bit. So let's head back down. We doing some exploring, y'all. Yeah, I want to check out that cave that I saw back here. Whoa, let me do that. Hello.
Big, dark cavern ahead. Seems likely we'll find Crabbles hereabouts.
Crabbles. But more importantly, Loodles. Lubricant. Oh, this is called the spawning grounds. Alright. Crude biomass. Weapons ready. Oh crap, they dig.
Emergency protocols ready.
I thought I died for like a second there when the menu come up. It pops up just like, when you die. Alright, so C and B for those abilities. Alright, cool. Okay, so he's a tank. Come out. No need to be crabby.
Engaging hostile life forms.
How fast do these things breathe?
Not fast enough. Shock rods.
Engaging combat protocols.
Let's see. Arboreal Screamer hide.
Ready to waste.
Oh, that's
Order
two.
your command.
Crabble meat. Crabble meat. Flowers are pretty, but I can't take any. Fish. Alright, day crabble, and then there's just a bunch of crabbles over here. Yeah. That big one skedaddled real quick. Light revolver. Oh, it's got some odd spots too. A lot better damage. 46. Yeah, let's... Oh, he got some flair to you. Look at you, buddy. I'm a cowboy.
Look of whatever that is. Griff, maybe?
Huh.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
Oh, that's good. All right, I see. I like that. I like that a lot. Banning the hammer. Oh, you guys did a good job. Takes forever to reload, but being able to fan the hammer is awesome. I can aim and shoot good, or I can... Shells. I might be able to find me a shotgun. That'd be good. Short rounds. A lot of ammo over here. I wonder if I can find like an actual... Because being able to fan the hammer on this is fun, but... If I could get like a heavy revolver, that'd be really cool. Bull claw. That looks like the type of water that would kill me. Let's test it, shall we? Can we swim? Nope, we can't swim. Cool. That's dumb. Kind of a bigger game doesn't let you swim. A bad one. That's what. Let's see. What's up with these? Like rifts, and then we got a big robot here. What's going on? There's an attack, but a logic error in its activation subroutine keeps it trapped in a power-saving state of hibernation. Let's fix you up, buddy.
Initializing. Resuming Crabble control patrol. Please stand clear.
Crabble control patrol. Let's go, buddy. Look at that cannon on him. You gonna go in here with us, buddy? You can hang out here. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's come with us. Turn him loose on these guys. Niles, Val, get out of his way. He's got a job to do. Yeah. This is important. I don't get the experience. I don't get the experience if he killed it, so noted for the future. You're awesome. Glad you steal my experience. Brewed biomass. Necklace. Let's see, man, there were a bunch of dead dragoons out here, aren't there? Crabble patrol, patrolling around for crabbles. What's this? Shock rods. What are shock rods? Hold on. I got like a bunch more gadgets I'll be able to get. Trauma kit. Is it? Are shock rods ammo? I assume that's what that is. I have a ton of them. I think they're a type of ammo, is what I would assume. Like I always say, to assume makes an ass out of you and me. Like a flashlight, that's for sure. Gross. Crabble!
Your
Alright.
insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Where'd the big one go?
Emergency protocol ready.
Wonder where the weak spot is on these guys.
Commencing combat-related activities.
Definitely hitting something pivotal there. I think it's their heads. Wind out, shoot them in the head. Oh, okay, so the... Hey, those things to drop a little bit of loot. Not too much, though. I mean, I could clear out this nest, but... I don't really think I need to. Corrosion. Scoundrel's Aegis. Cloth. Hold on. Scoundrel's Aegis. Oh, is it yellow? It's just 2 armor, 2 light armor. Last stand after using companion ability. Gain 150 temporary health, increasing to 650 temporary health with your leadership skill. Combat sprint speed. When your companions comment that you look good after giving them orders, I just nod and say, I know. I wonder who this is referencing. It looks cool. I like that. I'll take off the helmet for this. This is like a Mohawk scoundrel. This looks good. It's very stylish. Even better with a pistol. Hell yeah. I guess I'll keep that on just for the extra health. Neat. So wait, is this part of a set? Hold on. Cost cut materials plus 30% damage resistance, but 5% 5% damage is lost every time the wearer takes damage, down to no additional bonus, resets at combat end. Okay, so if I have both parts of this, does it have 3? Or is this what? So is last stand the primary part, and then whatever other half of it gives me the cost materials, and if I have them both, I get armoring 1? We're gonna find out at some point. Anyway, I've got a cool little leather jacket now. Slightly better disguised than just walking around in my... Who are we? We're the Protectorate, right? Or Protectorate the bad guys. I don't remember. It's been like 2 days, and I've forgotten all the lore. Foil, scrap metal. Nice, some kind of monitoring station. Hello. Chief Technician's Journal, 842. I fitted Automech 4B with new munitions hopper, and the increased rate of fire utterly annihilated every Crabble 4B encountered. Tragically, it suffered some kind of malfunction and lost touch with the base station. Regardless of whatever happened to 4B, I must retrieve that hopper. Sovereign willing, it did good enough job clearing out the Crabbles that it'll be easy to stroll in and back out again. That's what you thought. Was that the one with the hopper? Or is there another one here that got a little mangled? Probably one here. I guess we'll keep pushing deeper. Okay, so this is just the path we didn't take. So we go this way now. Any more Crabbles in here?
Careful. Any closer and we're like to regret it.
Okay. I'll be back with you later. I knew it! My instincts were telling me there's something behind that. Pitchball card, Sam glued. A collectible card that permanently grants you bonus to your stats once found. Neat. Prestige soda. That's a nice. I like collectibles that just give you a bonus. It's weird that they're pitchball cards. Oh, look at that. Alright, let's be stupid. Do a little save before we attempt something stupid again. Jumped into a rift and died. Whoops! And by whoops, I mean, yeah, that's about what I expected. Alright. Note to me and everyone else. Don't go in there. No touch. Bit cartridge. Examine. A shepherd's armor. Our state, meek, weak, a man shivering beneath a threadbare sheet. The night's pastiche? Bleak, a snarling beast, absolute despair as Auntie creeps. A man stands tall, alone, gathers children into the folds. Resolution, absolution, and evolution from attribution. A matriarch turns patriarch, a character arc forged in automech sparks. A protector of paradise, broad as the sea, a hermetic reef. He stands prepared to what? Reap, sweep, leap, go deep, put to sleep. I feel like I should have had a little bit better cadence with that. I'm not good at that stuff. As I get better at talking and reading, I'll probably be okay. Let's see, what we got here? Automech status. Destroyed. Actively engaged. Conditions require support. Destroyed. 4B. Where would 4B be? I'm trying to think. There was that one, the first one we encountered in that one cave. The second one in the second cave. I assume 4B was the one that was in the eggs. Fully operational, ready to deploy. Technician notes. The abnormally hot summer has led to the significant proliferation of the region's crabble population. For the next few weeks, we will be running the automechs at 340% operational rates to try and compensate for the increased hatch rates. That will certainly require increased maintenance, but it's a subject's duty to preserve. We cannot build a better future for humanity if we fail in our duly assigned roles. No answers from the research. There's been no answer to our messages from the research division in weeks. Bester believes it's to do with the strange dropships we saw enter atmosphere around that time. The paradigm says we keep these automechs running as long as possible, though given how limited we are in supplies, the required parts, it seems unlikely that will be much longer. My only hope is rescue. Bester and Langstrom are both dead. Even after consolidating components, I've only managed to keep one automech operational and effective at combating the growing Crabble horde. My pitiful skills with a weapon and lackluster aim are no match for full-grown Crabbles, so I've sacrificed the useful elements of our weapons for automech maintenance. My only hope for survival is to barricade myself inside the station and pray for rescue. Sovereign, please save me. Shrink Ray notes. Field notes on the operational use of the Sovereign Shrink Ray by Senior Divisor A. Tavish. The Sovereign's mass-reducing weaponry have been invaluable in decreasing the Crabble population at Outpost 8C5. The diminution of the crustaceans allows for significant reduction in the force necessary to cull the runty creatures. Impairing a scrutineer equipped with a particle minifier and what had previously been undersized automech has proven to make the task vanishingly effortless. Tragedy. The ray has been lost. A minuscule rift has opened inside 8C5 and cut off our access to the micronizer. Following the Sovereign's protocols for minimizing the risk of espionage, while assuring only minor delays in accessing the device. Each evening, we secured the weapon within a diminutive safe. Unfortunately, the positioning of the rift leaves us with access to only a scant amount of the small lock box, and we are no longer able to retrieve the miniaturation device. The consequences of this loss are proving far from insignificant and may doom our best efforts to being too minute to defeat the monumental task at hand. God, these guys are like very wordy. Okay. So the rift is keeping us from getting something. Entering the combination on the dial, assuming one has the combination, brute force It's not encouraged. Okay. Gotta find the safe combination. But where would we find it? Ah! How did I miss that? Apologies for being Mr. Security, but please refrain from writing down the combination to our safe and leaving it strewn about for anyone to find. As you can see, it is safely stored on an honest protectorate terminal, away from corporate eyes. Yeah, because that's real smart. 314415. Calling combination you found in the Crabble population control terminal, you successfully unlocked the safe. Recipe for plasma grenades. Swell. I had to read those. I have something new in my journal. Okay. So. Ugh. Cool. Grab a little bit of that, grab some of that. Is that something about these rifts are keeping us from accessing? That door sealed. So you've got that one's the operational one, the other one's back in that cave, and then they got this guy. I'm gonna go back and check out that one that was deeper in. Because it said something about it had a hopper. I don't know if we picked it up and I wasn't paying attention, or it was actually had something. Oh, it appears like I grabbed everything I could. Yeah, so we looted this one. The other one's operational. Went out on the beach. And then there's this guy out here. He didn't. I looted all of them. I know I did. Read that note that guy left. I'm at 4B with new munitions hopper and the increased rate of fire utterly annihilate every Crabble 4B encountered. Tragically, it suffered some kind of malfunction and lost touch from the base station. Maybe I did find something, and I'm just kind of dumb. Helmets, those. Bought that. Got that. I ain't get any food. We got our gadgets. Got all these things. Plasma soaks. Those are upgrades. I don't see anything that would have been. Corrosion soak. There's some. High security lockbox value mod kit. Those grenades. Yeah, I don't. I don't know if that's meant to mean something or what. But I think we're dungeon rings here. They got a minifier somewhere. They got a little shrink ray. I'll see y'all somewhere. Apparently the rifts are keeping us from accessing it. I assume we gotta get up in there. But ain't got many chances of doing that. What? Alright. Location explored. I guess we could head over there next. Or we should probably head on with the story. Or at least push in that direction. Because we gotta figure out how we can access and deal with those little spatial rifts. As I continue to not head in the correct direction.
Sequencing attack strategies.
Fingers are all glowy. Out of ammo. That's not good. Oh, I see. Short rounds. These are compact rounds. I got a ton of them. Okay. So I'll stick to using short rounds. Or compact rounds. We got tons of compact rounds. Trees are awful crunchy.
Engaging combat protocols.
Kill cam. Crafted some crabble shell armor. Wonder who lives out here. Well, seems like they still live here, if anything. Knock, knock.
Perhaps if I subjected it to a large amount of N-rays, then hit it with the hammer.
Until next time, everybody do your job.
Yeah,
Hello there.
nice beard.
Welcome to my little slice of paradise in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. I'm focused something fierce on my current project, you see.
Oh. So folks, you didn't see that your house is surrounded by crabbles?
It is? Fascinating. Did you see any unusual behavior? Any changes in Crabble familial dynamics? Or the emergence of any new evolutionary traits?
No. Hard for dead crabbles to do either.
All the way dead? Or just a mite dead?
Don't insult me. I never leave a job half finished.
Dang. Well, I reckon I can still do some research on their bodies. Here, for the research opportunity you've provided. And your trouble getting here.
How very polite of you.
Well, I reckon I can still do some research on their bodies.
That it?
Brad Chris, you really gotta try her. We pluck a sprat straight from a
Okay. Well, we got rewarded for walking up a hill. That's nice. Well.
Not ready. Please try again later.
Okay. Sorry. Stealth grass? Thick grass hides you from hostiles in the area, making them unable to see you from a distance. Use it to sneak by safely or get the drop on. Oh. Stealth grass. Grass used for stealth. Oh, whoops. Somebody was having a picnic out here. I take it didn't end well. Make our way back onto the road proper. Let's see. Commemorative toss ball. Got some shells. Extra holster. Gain an additional weapon slot. Okay. So it's an upgrade that I can put onto my armor. Alright. A bit of cash. And there was something over here I wanted to check out. That I saw from up top there. What's this thing?
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Shells, a pocket watch, and the triple barrel shotgun. That's the stuff right there, baby. Won't be able to use it much, but we've got it. Yeehaw. Let's equip the sidearm. Triple barrel. Good thing I went and checked that out. I would have cried if I'd missed this. Slightly dilapidated ship. I don't like this water. I want to get away from it. Now that I know I can't swim. The ocean's just not quite as appealing. Oh, house up there. For full load. Oh. Oh. Uranium is a dangerous hazard that's found throughout Arcadia, powering the Protectorate's auto mechs. Sending in Zyranium poisons you, lowering the maximum toxicity. Too much Zyranium poisoning can prove fatal. Visit the doctor or auto doctor to remove any accumulated Zyranium poisoning. Warning, some Zyranium clouds are denser than others. Increasing the rate of poisoning is applied. Alright, cool. Gross. I hate it. Shells. I gotta be careful about taking down these bots, it seems. Peekaboo. Alright, well. There it is. Nothing. Let me just check some stuff real quick, make sure we're going good. Ooh, we got about, let's see. 3 more minutes. Which is perfect. Alright. Anti-Fizzos. Do I want to go check out that first? Whatever, corporate trooper. I'll deal with you guys later. There's a very lootable looking homestead across the way there. I'm not one to ignore that. Unfortunately, I can't ignore the fact that I need to take a real quick break. And then we'll go talk to Fisherman Kinsley. Save. Alright, we'll be back in a couple minutes, guys. Run some ads. So, I won't be playing. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, we're back. Just check something real quick. Checking my email real quick. Alright, nothing new there. Let's see if they've got anything. Free sliced bread. Eating it straight out the package. Hello? Janitor Mac. Don't mind me. Advanced subscription fee. Prisoner's clothing. Woolly beanie. No, it wasn't prisoner, it was Piscator. For striking adoration in the hearts of people and striking abject terror into the hearts of fish. It's like the hat that says fish fear me. Restoring a number of fishing hooks so long as the number is 0. Base health, critical damage, or critical chance, critical damage. Yeah, let's put that on. It's more. It makes me look kind of like a wet work guy. It unfortunately shaves my beard. The armor system sucks if it removes my character's beard. Sorry. I'm full. What's that? Give me that. Science Adventures Quarterly, Volume 6 of 10. Imperial Chronicle, Explored Earth, Cool. Look at Redactor Quinzel. I don't know who that is. Box.
This unit's current work task takes priority over conversation. Farewell.
That's cool, man. Go over there. There's your arm. Sweet. Thanks for stuff, guy.
Man, this whole capitalism thing isn't so dreadful after all. They even allowed me a choice between fishing and sanitary engineering.
That's far more freedom than we were ever offered while living under the Protectorate.
Also, brace yourself for this. Can you believe we receive pay, that is to say, monetary remuneration for our work?
What a novel concept.
Oh my god.
And we receive 2 rest days a year, which are also paid? We'll be compensated for doing literally nothing? I believe it's called a vacation.
I know, so exciting. And next week, we're to be receiving an audit. Truthfully, I haven't the faintest inkling what an audit is, but it sure sounds exciting. Or possibly delicious.
It's probably not going to be good. But I'll be here with you. They're making the corporate side sound real good. But only because they're the alternative is actual slavery. I can't believe they gave us the choice. I should probably talk to them.
Hello.
Oh.
You must be a new, co-worker. No, my mistake. You're obviously just passing through. Hello.
Okay.
You must be a new,
Here to do some fishing? Here to do some fishing?
No, I'm not.
My mistake. You're obviously
I'm here to
Just
just
passing
kill them.
through.
Not you guys. But killing nonetheless. Mixed cracker assortment. Alright. Area looted. Let me. Hold on. I need to set my alarm. Oh. No, you fucker. God. There we go. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget to run an ad. I got lucky that I happened to look over there a second ago. Pause that. Alright. We need so much stuff to get done right now. Pausing to go and like readjust my chat box thing. At some point, I'm just gonna meld the chat boxes for Twitch and YouTube, but I can't do that now because I'm stupid. Let's go to town. It's getting dark out here. Oh. Imagine if we lived on Earth and we just looked up and saw something like that in the sky. It's four planets? No, three. That's three. I was looking in the same direction. I just spun around. Alright, let's go and check out these fellers. These corporate troopers. They work for the man. Well, not the man.
Hello there, go-getter.
What?
Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
Corporate war. I'm an agent of the Earth Directorate. You've heard of us, I take it. Just a soldier, same as you. Another steadfast comrade in arm. I prefer to keep my background shrouded in mystery. Soldier.
Ah, yes. All us troopers share a unique bond, don't we? A certain camaraderie. For we are all but tools of war. Eh? Something like that? Look, I appreciate your attempt at playing excessively familiar with me to get inside, but it don't really matter. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Looking for a trader who goes by DeVries. Any idea where I might find her?
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
Does it normally get shot by auto mechanicals on the way to town, or are we just special?
On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Yes. Unfortunately, yes. Found this on one of their bodies.
Nation. I know that toss ball. Belonged to a friend on that detail. Keepsake, I guess. Thanks. That'll mean a lot to his family. They can use it to pay his gravesite fees. Fool never bothered keeping up on the payments. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late.
Damn.
Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them. There's a bounty for it.
How about somebody accept said
Bounty
bounty?
terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it.
I'll admit I'm not particularly clear about what Auntie's Choice is.
What? You been in hibernation or something?
Yes.
We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course.
Anywhere where I could buy a gun, or a drink, or some meds. Maybe all of the above.
Oh, we got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane.
Cool. Good day then.
Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it.
Aye.
Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
That's the medical place. That's just a house. Hey, hello. What is this? You've just been liberated. What now? Alright, let's try our best. Auntie wants to help you acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused by too many new choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help make sense of it all. Thoughtfully curated with you in mind. Only buy Auntie's products. Bits spent on our goods are returned to your pocket as your salary. It's the free market in action. Empower yourself with the latest AC products. Assume AC's Auntie's choice. Use new ones generously and throw away the old ones. You deserve only the best. You don't have to work for Auntie to enjoy her products, but it helps. Sell your stock to anyone with the bits to pay, and be sure to remind them how good you have it with Auntie's choice. Support mankind's future prosperity. Persuade others to join our cause. Strangers are just customers you haven't met. Capitalize you a lot. Be a dynamic individual, skipping break time to enhance your profits. Preserve through any illness or hardship. You're worth it. Be efficient. Use your newfound freedoms to ensure that your destiny is filled with all the goodness bits can buy. Remember, anytime you are not shopping, it's time you could be shopping. Shipping, not shopping. Yeah. Reach your full potential today with Auntie's Choice. I think I'd be a pretty good spokesperson. You just gotta hire me. I'm a mercenary above all else. Hire me for a job and I'll do it, whether that's killing or killing. Yeah. All-purpose spray. Hey, hello.
When you're ready for me, Doc, I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
There is blood everywhere. Receptionist, hello.
Blood and bile are covered under our standard sanitation tax. All other bodily excretions may incur an additional surcharge. We are currently experiencing longer than normal waiting times. For expedited treatment, please file medical forms 49F, 87B, 93D, and 107C with the front desk. Oh, please, take a seat, and the doctor will be with you in a legally acceptable amount of time. Don't believe the rumors. Our rates of sepsis are lower than anywhere else on Eden.
I wonder how much that's saying if sepsis is super high.
How do you eat Purpleberry Crunch? Real warriors eat it right from the box.
I don't like how your suit has toes.
Takes all sorts.
I don't like it. What is up with these suits? Hey, are you
Don't
okay?
mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
Oh, our companions can get it. Yeah, Val, can you do something?
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
I guess that's something. Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it?
Yeah, that There's a lot of blood. What happened?
I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a Protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
Drones aren't usually known for their manners.
I'd prefer if they were. Like with little butler hats, programmed to say pip pip and the like. It wouldn't be cost effective, but it would be adorable. Anyway, Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now.
I make sure my timer's set. You know how mad I'd be if a floating robot came up, shot me, and went pip pip with a little bowler hat on? I'd be furious. I wouldn't be like, oh, that's cute. I'm getting shot. I'd be so mad. You pit me, I'll rip you. And the base probably hurting for warm bodies right now. Cold ones could work. Just prop them up and put a helmet on. No one knows the difference. That's awful dark. What's this about a forward operating base?
Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
So looking for more cannon fodder, you'd be perfect. I'd avoid live enemies. Let's be abrasive.
Well, when you put it that way, maybe I'll stick with sentry duty for now. I'm sure I'll find some other way to climb the rungs. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
Yeah, medical 2. So between the Protector attacks and rogue drones, what's going right around here?
Well, Cole's got the saloon up and running now. World always shines a little brighter after a few swigs of Spectrum.
I'll take a look at your arm a little closer.
I don't know. You some kind of doctor type?
No, just nosy. Makes you feel any better we can pretend the answer is yes.
I hate to stifle your curiosity, but I'm not looking to become an exhibit.
Sorry, I can't be more help then.
Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right?
Right. That's right, guy. Yeah, but you're here to see a doctor. Isn't that letting someone else solve the problem?
No, I'll be paying him for a service. I'm supporting the local economy, you see. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat. The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types. Maybe on account of the blood loss?
I must ask you to hold still.
Pleasure not doing business.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you and your rude fucking toe suit. Doctor?
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
I'd like to see your medical supplies. I know you're busy right now. You fetch your strengths, I'll grab the bone saw.
Don't be obscene. I have on hand a perfectly adequate tranquilizer to manage any flailing.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
Well, if the trooper can't afford the cost of treatment and isn't recompensated.
Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
What's been your success rate for procedures like this?
It would be inappropriate to hazard a guess on the exact percentage, but be assured I've reduced the margin of error significantly over the years.
Elegant way of saying you've only killed a few people.
I hope the air isn't too thin up there on that high moral ground you're standing on. Honestly, the last thing I need right now is judgment on my medical decisions. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
I spoke with Erickson. Indicated you could use some help.
Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Can't you make the coagulant yourself? There's a chem set right there.
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
I see your stuff.
Here are my supplies.
Medical inhaler slot, anti-choice adreno infusion starter. Increases to lower your health as I don't know what that means. A bit too expensive for me, however. I don't think there's anything I want here right now. Golly, this stuff is expensive. Wait, hold on. I can still jump to him.
Take this admonishment with all the professional affection a physician can legally administer. In future, you might consider moving away from bullets instead of into them.
But without my leg, how am I gonna climb the ranks?
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, that depends on your own initiative, doesn't it?
Yes.
My stimulants cost a premium, but take enough and you'll see the architect. Yeah, at least that's what I've heard.
Still jump. Okay, that gave us a lot of cash. Cool. Let's get out of here. Nothing I can do with it. It's not where my skills lie. What do we got?
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see. Mark my words, when my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
Never been the type to sit behind a desk all day. What, when I could stand behind a bar?
Howdy. Hello. Intoxicant Facilitator Cole. Also known as a...
Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger?
Information.
Why, sure. You'd be surprised how much loose talk and idle speculation occurs around here. What, between them Protectorate defectors, finally able to speak their minds, and all our off-duty Antes employees carping about work and the war. Any particular topic you have in mind?
Tell me about the people who are running this town.
Oh, Minister Milverstreet's blessed with the gift of gab. Swear he could sell bypass shunts to a Raptidon. Ain't one of them falsely magniloquent types, though. Sincere fella. Shares command of Fairfield with Acquisitions Officer Carr. She's blunt and murderous. Two traits Auntie's Choice highly prizes in a commander of corporate forces. To say they have differing approaches to leadership is like saying, gee, suns are hot, whilst being incinerated in a solar eruption.
Who's in charge of it? Vox Relay.
Vox Station's run by a brigadier by the name of Montelli. Sounds like he's as much a danger to his own troops as ours. Real piece of work, even by Protectorate standards. Reportedly enamored of show trials and summary executions.
Any word about the situation up north? Anything someone headed that way should avoid?
Tell you one thing you can't avoid, the bridge. No other way around it, and at present, it's held by Protectorate forces. We have a small contingent of troops bivouacked nearby. Forward Operating Base, they call it.
How did Auntie Cleo's a spacious choice from one company?
You're asking me for the particulars of a high-level corporate acquisition. Like, an in-depth accounting of the various parties who vied for control and who won out in the end? They merged. Rebranded. Auntie Cleo seems in charge now. Dunno. Do my best to steer clear of corporate intrigue.
I had so many questions, and now I feel like I know everything.
My pleasure. Got anything for me in return?
I was frozen in space for the last 9 years after raiding a secret Protectorate base.
Apologies, but tall tales and poorly formed fabrications failed to impress me much. Here I was hoping you'd have a good story for me in exchange, but oh well. Not everyone's a seasoned raconteur. Pick your poison, and I am mostly not being literal there.
Mostly. Just drinks. That's fine. Anything else in the bar to keep
This might be one of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress in my manual labors.
Sanitizer Magnus.
Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should.
Everything looks clean enough, so I guess you're doing a good job.
Many thanks for the validation. I don't suppose you can spread the word of my competency. I desperately seek to avoid yet another demotion. This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition.
No, yeah, why? How many other jobs do you have with Auntie's Choice?
Well, let's see. Before this, I was auxiliary assistant, then dehydrant rehydrator, then apprentice hireling. That was my big break with Auntie after we were liberated. However, I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish is through general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it.
Right. I'm not much for the sprat race either.
Oh, wait, there's a sprat race? Are we expected to bring our own?
Oh my god.
Never mind. I'll figure it out.
Acquired info not found. Got more stuff going on. He might know something later. We'll be back. Can I play the piano? No. It's time for like an upright piano. That's kind of cool though. Huh. I like that. Alright.
Never catch a break. Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
What's your boggle, sir?
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
Yeah, I had that today. Kinda. Though, it was the perfect opportunity. It didn't slip through, it kinda just... I kinda just passed by. My last mission left the rift in space and cast me floating adrift in the void for a decade.
So you can understand my situation then.
Probably
I
not.
had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
And just what is it that you need help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. Wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
I actually do a pretty convincing impression of a Raptidon mating call. Want to hear?
Not particularly. Already have plenty of nightmares about them critters. Just thinking about them scrambles my gray matter. I can't imagine setting foot in Spire Grove, even though it might mean losing a chance to acquire the prize of a lifetime. You see, my partner there unearthed an unexploited protectorate technology. Wouldn't go into details, but promised it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
Yeah, sounds good. What do you need? What do I need to do?
Don't want to bargain none?
Nope.
Might suspicious, you ask me. Like maybe I ought to end this here conversation.
Alright, fine. What do you propose?
I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Alright.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed upon schematics.
A bit light on details about what these schematics are for.
Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
Where's Spires Grove exactly?
Well, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
They're done. I'll be on my way.
All right, then. Don't let me keep you.
Got a job already. What's this? Bounty terminal. Here we go. Look up your home bounty. No outstanding bounty found for Squatch. Sure, I'll fix that. Local bounties. Drone swarm. Alright. Got our bounty to destroy those drones.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with my current very temporary shortage of funds.
Who wanted, dead or alive? It's a throne. No
Store
offense.
this stuff? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a mystery.
Going in. I'm not going in.
You're thinking too small, Murph. I'd put money on the Protectorate stashing treasure inside. A whole pool of bits enough to swim in.
It's a constabulary, not a bank. And certainly not some kind of gold-filled swimming hole. Besides, these Protectorate lack imagination. Never had an original thought wasn't written down for them first. Like I told you before, it's probably just guns.
Guns are a treasure to a certain type of person.
I'd guess you're one such person.
Correct. Weapons like any other tool. Always the right one for the job.
And a wrong one, as we've learned in dealing with this malicious contraption of a door.
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get inside. Though, come to think of it, maybe that's not such a bad idea.
Do it. Do it right now.
Don't encourage him.
Fine. Skip drives out. Say, maybe we could commandeer one of them tractors out in the field instead. Oh, that could plow through the door.
What else have you tried?
Blowtorch.
Hand crank.
Electric saw.
Oh, and there was that attempt with the automech. Wonder if they ever got it walking again.
Of course, I don't have any of the skills required to open it up. Well, that's so important if you get in the armory anyway.
In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a war. And hard to say whether we're winning or not. Better question is why no one else is treating this like a top priority.
The situation with the Protectorate that dire?
In any siege, advantage goes to the defenders. Right now, the Protectorate still has control of the bridge to the Vox station. That station is the key to taking Paradise Island. When, Officer Carr ever gets the go-ahead, we need to be ready.
That's not what I want to happen. Hold on. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, the Protectorate can attack you, but you can't attack them.
Right. With all our new trainees, we've got the numbers. But bodies won't mean diddly without the weapons and equipment hopefully inside that armory.
If there are any weapons at all, I still say it's treasure. This is Eden after all.
You've made your case, Kemp. I'm more interested in hearing the opinion of our new friend here. What do you suppose is in there?
Killer robots. A corpse.
I don't smell anything, but could be the room's airtight. Grim way to go if that's the situation.
I don't see it mattering much either way. That door is sealed tighter than a salt tuna can. Nobody's getting through anytime soon.
Unique challenge requires a unique solution.
You sound like you've got something percolating.
Maybe. No, not really. Just stating the obvious.
Helpful.
Guess we gotta start afresh. Can we untable that tractor meets door idea now?
So I can't blow it open right now. I don't have the explosives for it. But there's probably a way to get in there.
Leave me be. I have no interest in dealing with the machinations of you dark marketers today.
Sterling.
Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command.
Yes. But also no. Well, I did lead the team, but that was a while ago. Who exactly are you?
Please, allow me to start over.
Mr. Beck.
I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick.
She looked like a dumb prisoner to me. Alright, let's not be too abrasive. Not even any prisoners, but nice to meet you, Warren. If you're a warden, shouldn't you be guarding the cell from outside of it?
I'm not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military, short for Warden of the Realm.
I don't get my name to prisoners, but it's nice to meet you.
Manners. How refreshing.
You wouldn't happen to know a way to get into the armory, would you?
And if I did?
I wouldn't mind a hint. Ah.
So you would. But I am of 2 minds on the matter of providing one. You may hold no allegiance to Auntie's choice, but you are not Protectorate either. I think it best we end our conclave here. Be on your way before you draw attention to either of us.
I have to take that speech, though. None of my skills are... I saw that. I'm a cowboy. I got me a hat, y'all. Nothing hurts like stupid does. I don't feel like reading that right now. I'm reading so much.
People think I got a jacket from the saloon because I'm...
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram on the town hall.
I am drunk. Drunk on...
Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that
Minister, like she said.
And around the outside of the place.
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smoke.
What's inside there? Oh, now. Drone technician.
If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked.
You do when you're around here. You're not on break.
I'm a technician. I've been getting pressure from folks up top to deploy these Protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's Choice. The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the terminal's security protocols.
attacked by drones near Fairfield. Sure you want to redeploy these?
Drones are only as dangerous as their programming. But it's a moot point anyway. These ones ain't gonna shift on their own anytime soon. And that there's the problem. I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks in troops, but half of them are ex-Protectorate trainees who can't tell the business end of a rifle. We need these drones.
Thanks for so high, aren't you at the terminal right now?
Been key mashing all day. Surprised my fingers ain't stumps at this point. It was as simple as putting in the time, that'd be one thing. But it's a bit thornier than that. These Protectorate systems aren't like ours back home. Trip the wrong switch and you get locked out. Have to start all over. Ask me how I know.
First, you don't succeed.
Have another smoke.
So that terminal's never getting
Sometimes
fixed.
you gotta get away from the problem in order to solve the problem. That's what I'm doing. I hope.
I know there's a baton locked in one of the cases. Just so you know, if I help, I'm taking it.
What? Oh, yeah. Must have gotten jammed in there prior to the liberation. Truth be told, I'd forgotten about it. What with all the trouble this terminal's been giving me. If I can get these drones launched, you're welcome to help yourself to it.
Anyone with more experience, should we help you?
Guessing that means you're flat out of ideas?
I feel
Figures.
useless.
Not that I need the help of some Protectorate townie, understand, but... I might have heard my predecessor was odd-jobbing it around town these days. Magnus, I think his name was. Bet a fellow drone operator like him would have some insight into all this... perplexity.
Say no more. The Ministry is no doubt aware for mandatory private cycling of our automechanical will necessitate putting the very drones Fairfield, and right first time, relies on for its primary defenses into standby mode. It is not the intention of the humble technician to frustrate the Ministry, but with your permission, I would like to conduct this exercise in stages, rather than neutering all of our defenses at once. It is my fervent hope that this will accomplish the task to the Ministry's satisfaction, without leaving Fairfield completely vulnerable to attack. Awaiting further orders, First Technician Dalal Hoda. Disciplinary action, First Technician Hoda, you forget yourself. It is your duty to follow the orders to the letter. Do not interpret them as you see fit. You state that Fairfield will be completely vulnerable to attack. Without its drones, I cannot begin to envision what foul villain your discordant mind has conjured. But hear me plainly. Fairfield is under no threat. Firstly, your little backwater town is hardly a military target, and secondly, Fairfield enjoys the guardianship of the Protectorate, making your sinister implication of its vulnerability all the more troubling for its complete disconnect from reality. For this reason, I am forwarding your previous reply as evidence of moral decline and referring your case to Arbiter Nebbs, who is at this moment conducting training exercises on the island. He will decide how best to address your maleficence. In the meantime, I expect that power cycling to be completed forthwith, or I will add dereliction of duty to your list of offenses. These guys fucking suck. Urgent, imminent threat to Fairfield. Help requested now. This message has been reviewed by the Ministry of Accuracy and categorized as disinformation. Please contact your supervising warden for permission to access deleted messages. Sovereign thanks you for your service. Let's see. Security protocols. Alright, so we're talking back to stuff. Is there a baton in one of these? Yeah, there it is. Or about the special baton.
A lot of fresh blood in the talent pool around here with these Protectorate defectors. Not sure how I feel about that.
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero competition.
Trying to stay on top in the cutthroat world of facility sanitation is not a young person's game. No siree.
You know how to get around the security protocols on the drone terminal?
Why, of course. Once a drone operator, always a drone operator. Just enter this code and you should be able to circumvent any lockouts.
Wow, that was easy. You really did just take me a huge headache.
Thank you for making me feel like a vital cog in the system again. Well, now I better get back to cleaning. The only good employee is a useful one after all.
Magnus is a good guy. I like him. I honestly
You ever find
expected
yourself
more.
too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to dispose of it.
Security protocols. Reset targeting priorities. Set Auntie's choice to friendly and protect her as hostile.
Well, look at them go. Kara's gonna be pleased having them added to the arsenal.
Piezoelectric stun baton. Originally designed for relay runs and drum cord for education facilities, this baton with its highly charged core. What? With its highly charged core and conductive metal exterior, it's not popular with kids of all ages. How's this going to be different from the one I've got? I guess it's got more damage. No? Power attacks for 10% of their damage delta its gadget energy. That's pretty neat, I guess. Not really what I'm looking for, but neat.
Drones launched and no one dead. I'd say this calls for a celebratory smoke.
Hell yeah, brother. Some days you just manage to pull the right levers.
Yeah, it's just like my old pop used to say. Some days you eat the lever, some days the lever eats you.
What?
Wait, no, that's Raptidon.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks for your help. Fairfield will be a lot safer now with them drones on our side. And before you go, take these. I reckon they'll come in handy to someone of your expertise.
Acquired. Boy. And back. Alright, you get a bunch of stuff. Corporate negotiator.
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls before we showed up. Now life in Fairfield's a real shindig. Well, except for the handful of hullheads who couldn't accept this place is under new management. We should fix them.
Marginal improvements, still improvement, I suppose.
A shooting range. Where my 4 in shooting might actually come in handy.
Trainee Lindell, be so kind as to remind us all what the first rule of the range is.
Guns are weapons, not toys.
And do we aim weapons at colleagues or at our own unprotected upper stories, even in jest? Hint, we do not.
Targets haven't taken much damage. Sure those guns are even loaded.
I can assure you they are.
Oh, so your recruits are just terrible then.
Terrible is not a word I would use.
Fancy I'm getting the knack of this. Pretty sure if I hold him right, I can balance a third pistol between my other two. What do you think, Simpson?
However, it is accurate.
I have to give her credit for trying to innovate.
A surprising development, to be sure. Not unwelcome, mind, but a little concerning when the basics have yet to set. The soldiers before you are former Protectorate subjects, mainly of the farming variety. No knowledge of combat. Scarce experience wielding anything deadlier than a wrench. They are accustomed to being told what to do, when to do it, even how to think. A lifetime of habitual servitude is not broken in a day.
These recruits need to feel inspired. Mind if I have a word with them?
I'm not one to idle in the path of a good faith effort to accelerate education. The faster we can get more soldiers in the field, the better. There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask, what do you feel qualifies you to give instruction to my recruits?
Speech. God damn it, speech! I can't talk to nobody. I'm not charming. Perhaps you can speak of my qualifications, Agent Ibarra.
Oh, sure thing. The commander here is an experienced Deadeye and a natural leader. If you're looking for someone to deposit a few pearls of wisdom, I guarantee you'll not find better.
Much as I'm inclined to trust the word of your compatriot, I still expect you to advocate for yourself. You're the one who wishes to speak with my recruits, after all, not him.
Speech or leadership. Son of a bitch. I was kind of hoping I could just show off my shooting, but apparently I need speech. Oh, I'll be back in a bit.
Stop blaming the wind.
No move for nonsense.
Keep walking. Not on the ground, recruits.
Feel like, as much as I don't really want to, I think I'm gonna have to start putting points into speech. As abrasive as my character actually is. Where can I see how close I am to level? Oh, I'm very close, actually. I'm super close. Just need a little R's or chest. Oh, put that away.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom for all these orders. Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted, quick and proper, or your next provision's free.
That's great. I just realized I need to run the ad real quick and take a quick break to refill my water. So I'll be right back, everybody, after these ads. Stay tuned. Alright, we're back. Back to our conversation, I guess. What? This... Oh, no. Try not to snack too much because I'm going out to eat there. I could use new accoutrements.
If you're not with a specific division, I'm supposed to take down a name before offering my wares. I'll just make it up for expediency's sake. All bits spend the same to me. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you.
Guns.
As a friendly reminder, all sales are final, especially ammunition.
What are we looking at here? Reclamation raiment. Evasion, damage resistance, combat sprints. Whenever you take damage in combat, you have a 5% chance to receive scrap metal or black powder. Chance increased by to 15% with your engineering skill. Cost cut materials. Yeah. It's not bad. It's medium armor. Corrosion soak, defensive plates, plasma soak, sharpshooter monocle, trooper steel helmet. Force charger, biomass pistol silencer. It's a goo gun. There's triple burst. I don't like burst weapons. Trooper plate carrier. Grit enhancing materials. 20% chance to ignore incoming attacks while below 50% health. That's pretty cool. How much is it? 200? Sniper cloak. Charge machine. Okay. All very cool, but nothing that I really am looking for. I mean, that one might be one thing that I'd like to get, but I think we're gonna just leave it there.
Business is always good. What do you need this time?
So you admire the dropships. They're really nice.
Good eye. Though I'd say they're better than nice. Got more armor than a hammer claw, but better flight handling than the old clunkers we used to stock. If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else standing here, while I'd be off piloting one of those beauties.
Stopping you from pursuing that dream.
Don't have the aptitude for flight, apparently. But this role suits me fine. I like the upward mobility, in the metaphorical business sense, I mean.
Could be wrong, but I thought I saw a crack in one of the dropship's primer assemblies earlier. What does that mean? Just show me that one over there. Am I trying to distract her? I don't have a reason to lie to her, though.
I heard you got the bug, huh? All right, come on. Let's give you a quick tour. She's a beauty up close, ain't she? More cylinders than you can count powering her engines. She uses her shape to drop like a stone during landing. Counters headwinds pretty well, too. Stand here all day, just admiring. And over there, you see, the fuselage has been modified to endure the pressure of repeated entries, which is... but listen to me blathering on. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you.
I have a private matter to discuss.
No one here but you, me, and several tons of well-oiled machinery.
This is.
What's this about?
Never mind. There's a quest, probably, that's gonna come up later, but it's not now. What is this? What can I craft right now? Craft an extra holster. Armor mod. Can I... Armor. Okay, I can equip something here. Alright, so that's what that is. Armory 2. Can I get... Well, it can't be recovered after it's... Okay, so I need to be careful about what I put in. How is there an extra holster in my hat? I don't get it. Whatever. What is this? Vendor. Oh, now this is a vendor. Mostly guns. Plasma rounds. Oh, it's all, these are all blueprints. Light revolver explosive rounds. That's pretty dirty. Charged burst. I like poison damage for a shotgun. Plasma, it turns into a plasma weapon. Shock weapon. That's cool. I can change what the damage do. Triple barrel plasma. Light revolver tracing unit. Making them priority campaign, increasing the damage they take. Okay. Sawed off barrel. Tracing unit. Okay, so there's some of these that are good for, like, if you're going down the leadership path. Okay, cool. These are neat. The mods are cool. I like those.
Keep them coming. I can do this all day.
What's going on up here? Raptidon? Copernicus? Aren't you a sweet boy? Weird harness, though. Hello, Ethel.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I could liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius.
Uh-huh.
Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
I think Copernicus was fine. Well, was our introductions. I'm Squatch.
I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist-turned-tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
Right. Sounds like Fairfield has a leadership problem.
I would never imply such a thing. I'm sure the minister and Officer Carr have only our best interests at heart. Though I must admit, their continuing quarrels give me trepidation. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
Why can't they see eye to
The
eye?
fact is that those two never got along particularly well, even under the best of circumstances. One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew. Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow.
Tell me more about taming Raptidons.
I work directly with Officer Carr and her soldiers to ensure they're outfitted with the best Raptidon counterparts Paradise Island can provide. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leadership. For now, they deter encroachment from wild Raptidons. It's most agreeable.
Doesn't hurt anything.
Trust me, they are safer here than out in the wilds. I have been reprimanded thrice now for undue pampering. I would not be here if this experiment was still causing needless suffering.
I guess I'll be back to you later. Hello, Copernicus. You have a lovely coloration. What's up here? Yeah. First pistol. Okay, all thievery here. Alright. I guess we will head inside there, maybe? I kind of want to push forward a little bit and do exploration.
Ectoplasm. Rain? Nope. Just taro excrement.
There we go, there's the level I've been looking for. Steel blast-proof defenses, so that's an upgrade. Steel scrap. Big cartridge. I ripped it open, I can keep it closed. All very useful. Special tribute pancake. Pancakes. Speaking of pancakes, I got Blackstone griddle at work today, which is super cool because we worked with the place we order some of our parts from, and mostly just like boxes and miscellaneous items we need to do our job. We build up like a points and stuff depending on how much we spend, and I got to choose a reward on a couple things. I did it. This is the second time they've let me do it, because the first time I got a little Wonder Boom speaker. It was really cool. I still use it. It's a nice little like Bluetooth speaker. And this time we had enough points where I was able to get like a nice little countertop griddle thing. So I'm kind of excited to use it to make breakfast one day. It's got like the double-sided, like I can make eggs on one side, bacon and stuff on the other. I can make burgers with it. I think I'm gonna try and make burgers this weekend on it. I'm pretty stoked about it. I got some smash burger stuff. Let's cancel this ammo. Recipes. Short rounds. I think I need to know how to make these. And shells. Those are two things. Those are things I think I need to know how to make. Got a ton of compact rounds. Is that gonna buy all of them, or can I buy just some? Because that's like half my cash to have short rounds. I'll leave it for now. Too early in the game to be buying ammo when I could craft it. Oh, let's see. I got 2 points. Let's put both of those in the speech. Because I feel like that opens up a lot more things. And I think that's enough for me to go and speak to... I almost feel like I should upgrade all my skills to level 2 at least. That way I can have access to everything in the starting area. Let's go see if we can... Terrible path to get back down there. One of those tested their fall damage moments. Go down here and train these guys. I feel like, so it's giving me an inkling that because I made these guys active, it does more than just like, oh, you did a little quest, you got some reputation. And because if I do this quest down here
Not
and help
everyone's
them
cut
out,
out for life in an anti-encampment.
then that'll give us more people to like defend this settlement, right? So there's gonna be a quest where this settlement needs to be defended, and all this will be great.
You've returned. I don't suppose you're here for instruction yourself. Is this about the trainees again?
It sure is. I'm confident I can motivate them to be better.
I'm not one to idle in the path of a good faith effort to accelerate education. The faster we can get more soldiers in the field, the better. There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask, what do you feel qualifies you to give instruction to my recruits?
Not to boast, but that could be pretty inspirational.
You do have a certain confidence about you that is presently absent in these recruits. Very well, I'll allow you to speak with them. Don't make me regret this. Attention trainees, guns down. That means you too, Simpson. We have a guest who has a few words to share.
You have something to say to us?
I got something to say about that unibrow. When you hold that gun, remember what you're fighting.
Wait, I know this one. Low overhead and competitive prices.
I'm not sure which way I want to go with this, but no, we're gonna go to proper. We're gonna go to proper way with this. No, you're fighting for the person next to you.
Consider your fellow troopers as siblings in arms, trustworthy, reliable. They are not, as we have discussed, meat shields.
All right. Do seem to recall a discussion like that now that you mention it.
Just remember, aim your sight ahead of where your target's head.
Precisely. Anticipate, then react. Now, if Auntie's faith in you is not misplaced, then prove it, trainees. Weapons at the ready. And fire!
Now they're hitting.
Well done, trainees. Well done!
Yeah.
It appears your words have had their intended effect. Oh, thank law. The trainees seem quite taken with you, too. As I suspect they would riot if I let you leave without a reward. Please, accept this revolver with Auntie's thanks. Plan willing, I will have as much success deploying your wisdom with my next batch of recruits.
Make sure you're...
Capital shot, recruit.
There you go. Those first shots were a little bit bad on a draw. There you go. So he gave me a revolver. Is it a special revolver or is it just a light revolver? It's the same. I already found one, but I guess it's money. Maybe I can mod it. Yeah, I can have 2 different ones and I'll mod them out, right?
My commanding manager gave me great advice. If you got time to lean, you got time to clean the latrine. Moral of the story?
Oh, how menacing if that can be seen from here. Cool. They really just like plaster Aunt's face over that. Bunch of dicks. More perfect goods. We got a vendor over here. Okay, good. That's telling me that I already know that recipe, which is good. I want to buy these short rounds.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
Bunch of Auntie's Choice armor, but I'm not much for brands.
Well, if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch?
Why not both? At that, how does one measure crunch?
Now, there's a stumper. I'll be honest, I'm not quite sure. Volume, maybe? Breakability? Really feel like I should know this. Anyway, let's try this again. Welcome to More Perfect Goods, a proud Auntie's Choice franchise. How can I improve your day?
Has some expensive stuff laying around.
Thanks for noticing. All part of the presentation, of course. Think success, present success, be success.
Uh-huh. Aren't you worried about thieves?
It'd be a mite tricky for anyone to swipe something when I'm standing right here. Nothing gets past these peepers.
I'll be judge that. Speech 3. Of course I need 3 now. I'd like to see the good you have for sale.
I'm sure you'll find something that'll fit your liking.
Oh, well, a rattler. Let's see. Snake shot converts all standard cartridges into shot shells that provide... Oh, it's a shotgun. Okay. You asked for it, now you have it. A shotgun in the form of a revolver. Oh, dude, I need that. I've got a shotgun, so I think I'm okay. I'll just use the shotgun when I need the shotgun. That's fun, though. That I could put the snake shot thing on there. I would like some better armor, but I'm okay with what I got right now. Alright. We'll leave it be for now. I think I need to end the stream a little bit earlier than anticipated. Because I don't want to start getting into whatever conversation's going on here. And not be able to like stop. I don't think it'll take that long, but I do need to start getting ready and dressed. So I want to say thank you guys for coming and watching. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of gameplay. We'll be back on Saturday for a little bit of painting. So we'll get back to playing this on Tuesday. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.